B-52s have landed at a base of the British Royal Air Force, or RAF, at Fairford in southwest England. More are expected to follow.
They flew in one by one, these aging giants of destruction. Built in the 1960s and last used in action against Vietnam. Still, though, an awesome sight as they touched down in Gloucestershire on a base, RAF Fairford, newly reactivated, an area newly declared a military zone. It was less than a year ago that the Americans pulled out of here because of defence cuts, but the area was retained as an emergency operating European base, subject to Britain's approval, and that was given last week by Defence Secretary Tom King. The bombs are already here, stored under high security in bunkers across the road from the base. The bombers are now parked right at the end of the runway, one of the longest in Britain. The bombers can fly 7,000 miles without refuelling. It obviously won't be long before they begin their vital bombing raids on Iraq's elite Republican Guards in Kuwait.
The new bombing strategy.
An RAF Tornado taxiing towards takeoff. A new role for the ground attack plane, daylight missions and precision bombing of strategic targets. At the moment, Iraq's bridges. For the first time, a cockpit camera provides a pilot's eye view of a mission. The precision comes from these bombs with laser guidance systems attached to the front. They're steered by monitoring equipment on the Buccaneers, seen here refueling before they and the Tornadoes leave friendly skies. These days, the missions are flown unchallenged by enemy fighters, and there's little defensive fire from the ground. When the laser is on target, the Tornadoes drop their bombs. Here, a bridge inevitably carrying civilian as well as military traffic is hit and destroyed. This is the view seen by the guidance system operator in the Buccaneer, the target bridge clearly in an urban area.
I see a pontoon bridge. I see a concrete, but I don't see the one that's ours. So it is on now, on the target, Okay, happy. Okay, got it. So it is the right target, suspension bridge, middle of 3. The bridge appears intact.
The left-hand side of the bridge, targeted by one Buccaneer, goes first.
Splash. Okay. You follow on then, Hoppy.
Immediately afterwards, another plane lines up its laser on the right-hand side.
Okay, I'm lasing. 35. Oh, yes. Good hit. That's it. Keep still. 6 splash.
Mission accomplished, the planes head for home. For the air crews, daylight allows the confirmation of a hit their nighttime missions never gave them. Among the Tornado squadrons, morale is high.
For the crews, the switch from military targets to urban sites in civilian areas poses a problem. How best to limit civilian casualties?
Maybe civilian traffic, but there could well be civilian contractors working on an airfield, or indeed civilians working anywhere. And of course the hostages have been told, we have been told that there could be hostages around, but it's important that Saddam Hussein knows and understands that we will still bomb those military significant targets.
Those bridges are being used to ferry equipment, ammunition and all that sort of thing to the front line. Now, if one of those lorries on that bridge happens to be a lorry carrying ammunition, which in 2 weeks' time perhaps, if there is a ground war, could be used against our troops, then I personally have no qualms against tasking people in to do that.
Another sortie is over. The Allied bombing of Iraq remains.